Absolutely love that grungy deep
Oh, I love
metal.
that. Yeah.
So when you were reading Miss Killjoy's piece, was when you chose that for this, was that your first time reading it, or is this a story that has kind of pulled you back in a couple times?
It's a story that I had been familiar with.
Okay.
I will be the first to admit that Mid-Vow, like a Midnight Hunt, Crimson Vow, was not my favorite block.
Hey.
So I did not read the stories for that one. So when I saw that she had wrote the story, I was like, "Oh, cool!" And then I saw it was for Midnight Hunt, and I was like, "Neat." And then I moved on. But then I was like, "Okay, well, if I'm gonna build a deck, I should read the story." And I was pleasantly surprised. It's
Yeah.
very good. So,
Yeah. It's super good. It's definitely a diamond in the rough, if you will. That whole
yeah.
the stories for Crimson Vow and Midnight Hunt were pretty shallow, and there wasn't a
Mhm.
whole lot of depth to them. And you can't really blame them. They were writing a huge story about that takes place during one single event. But yes, yeah. When you were reading this story, when you were kind of ingratiating yourself back into this world that you kind of skipped over,
Yeah.
were there any particular characters or moments or maybe elements of that setting that really stood out to you?
So what I really liked about this story was the two protagonists are interesting.